Assalamu alaikum dear students, I am Rabia Manzoor and today I am here to give you another lecture on normal distribution. So we will move forward. We were discussing the second exercise of chapter number 10 and it's our lecture number 13. We were discussing exercise 10.2 and today we are performing its question number 5. So this question has 3 parts. And at first we will discuss part A. Find the value of x which corresponds to the standardized value of minus 2.05 and 0.86 of each of the following distribution. Part 1. If x approaches to a normal distribution with mean 62.3 and variance 38. So we are solving this question. Let's discuss what is the given information and what is the requirement. Find the value of x. So we want to find the value of random variable x. Which is a normal random variable. So we want to find the value of random variable. In our previous exercises, we have discussed how to calculate the probability, and now we are going to discuss. So we want to find the value of x. सबसे पहले हम ये देखते हैं कि हमें given information क्या है. Find the value of x which corresponds to the standardized value of this and this. Now what do you mean by standardized value? Standardized value जो है वो standardized variable से निकला है. And you know what is meant by standardized variable. Standardized variable कहते हैं z variable. That is the वेरिएबल. सो इसकी जो वैल्यू होती है वो होती है स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड वैल्यू जो हमें सवाल में गिवन है. अगर आप देखें तो हमें z की 2 वैल्यूज गिवन है. द फर्स्ट वन इज -2.05 एंड द सेकंड वन इज 0.86. सो वी हैव 2 वैल्यूज ऑफ z. इस सवाल में हमें z की वैल्यूज गिवन है और हमने फाइंड करनी है x की वैल्यूज. And there is only one way to convert between z and x, and that is a formula which is z is equals to x minus mu over sigma. So I'm going to write it as we know. Z is equals to x minus mu divided by sigma. This is the general formula of z, random variable. Alright, so as we know, this is the only formula that contains both x and z. We have z and we want to find the value of x. क्योंकि यहाँ पे z की 2 वैल्यूज हैं, इसलिए हर सवाल में x की भी 2 वैल्यूज निकलेंगी. Now we must have mu and sigma to calculate x, and it is clearly mentioned in the statement that x approaches to a normal distribution with mean this and sigma square this. As x approaches to a normal distribution with mean 62.3 and sigma square 38. अब मुझे कैसे पता चला कि ये सिग्मा स्क्वायर है? दिस इज नॉट सिग्मा. अगर आप इसकी नेक्स्ट टर्मिनोलॉजी देखें तो यहाँ पे सिग्मा स्क्वायर है. इसका मतलब है ये भी सिग्मा स्क्वायर की वैल्यू है और ये भी सिग्मा स्क्वायर की वैल्यू है. इस पूरे सवाल में उसने सिग्मा की बजाय सिग्मा स्क्वायर से रिप्रेजेंट किया हुआ है. सो वी कैन से the value of mu is 62.3 and the value of sigma square is 38. So obviously for this we need sigma, so we will take square root of sigma square. Now from this we can say what is sigma? Sigma is the under root of 38 and its value is 6.164. So this is the value of sigma. Now we will substitute the values in this formula. Now substituting z, as we have z is equals to minus 2.05 and 0.86 and remaining values in above formula. So we get I'm again going to generate an equation that represents z is equals to x minus mu by sigma. All right. Now the first value of z is minus 2.05. This is the first value of z is equals to, we don't have x, so we will not substitute x as this is the requirement. X minus the value of mu is 62.3 and the value of sigma is 6.164. This is the first value of z and for the second value of z, this is 0.86 is equals to x minus mu is 62.3 and sigma is 6.164. So this is the first value of z and this is the second value of z. I have substituted all the values in this formula and only the remaining thing is x, that is the requirement. So we will separate it and we will find the value of z. That means minus 2.05 into 6.164 Alright, I'm back and the value of sigma is जब हम लोग सिग्मा की वैल्यू यहाँ पे इक्वल्स टू की दूसरी साइड पे लेके जाएंगे तो ये मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगी और जब minus 2.05 into 6.164. सो जब ये म्यू की वैल्यू यहाँ जाएगी तो ये यहाँ जाके ऐड हो जाएगी 62.3. So that is equals to x. This is the first value and the second value is 0.86 into 6.164 plus 62.3. Now I will calculate it in calculator and the final answers will be minus 2.05 into 6.164 plus 62.3, that is 74 point. The first value of x is 74.93 and the second value of x is 0.86 into 6.164 plus 62.3, that is 67.60. So these are the two values of x. Simply what we did, we already have the value of z in the question and we have the value of mu and sigma. So we just substitute this value into the z formula and we easily calculated it through this equation and we found the value of x. The similar is the case with the part 2 and part 3. We will just substitute the value of mu as mu and the value of sigma as sigma in part 2 and we will just simplify it and we'll find the value of x. And in part 3 we will substitute a as the value of mu and b square root of b as the value of sigma, because this is the value of sigma square. Now in part 2, this is the part B of question 5. Okay, part B. If x approaches to a normal distribution with mean 100 and sigma square, which is 64, find the value of a such that probability that x is less than a is 0.95. So what is given? We have the value of, we have a random variable. X that approach a normal distribution x that approaches to a normal distribution with mean 100 and variance 64. So the value of mu is 100 and the value of sigma square. So girls, how do I know that this is the value of sigma square, not sigma? This is 64. If you see it's 64 किसी चीज़ का square होता है, that is 8. So ये जो clear term आपको पता लग रही होती है ना कि किसी का squared form में given है तो ये sigma square होता है. अगर यहाँ पे होता 63 तो मैं कहती ये सिग्मा की वैल्यू है क्योंकि 63 किसी का कंप्लीट स्क्वायर नहीं है. 64 जो है वो 8 का कंप्लीट स्क्वायर है. तो यहाँ पे बेसिकली आपको सिग्मा स्क्वायर की वैल्यू गिवन है एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ सिग्मा इज 8 because 8 square is 64. So we have the value of mu and the value of sigma square. So we also calculated sigma from the given values easily. Okay, what is the requirement of this question? We want to find the value of a constant which is a. So this is basically not a constant, this is the value of a random variable. We have random variable x and we want to find its value a. Clear? But there is something extra which is given in this question, which is x is less than a is equals to 0.95. Now what is this probability? Probability means area. एक ऐसा पॉइंट फाइंड आउट करना है जिससे लेस 95% एरिया है, तो ऑब्वियसली अगर इस पॉइंट से लेस 95% है तो इससे अबव 5% एरिया होगा, जो टोटल 100% एरिया की हम बात करते हैं. तो एक पॉइंट राइट साइड पे होगा, सिग्मा वो म्यू की राइट साइड पे होगा, यानी कि सेंट्रल से राइट साइड पे होगा, क्योंकि उससे पहले 95% एरिया एग्जिस्ट करता है. सो यहाँ से हमने फाइंड आउट करनी है वैल्यू ऑफ ए. ऑलराइट, यहीं से शुरू करते हैं. इसको हम लिख सकते हैं phi of a that is equals to 0.95. राइट, और यहाँ से अगर आपने a की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है तो ये हो जाएगा a इज इक्वल्स टू phi इनवर्स ऑफ this is phi inverse of 0.95. मैंने आपको बताया था 0.5 इनवर्स इज बेसिकली द क्वांटाइल, जो हम लोग देखते हैं टेबल नंबर 9 में. तो हम प्रोबेबिलिटीज चेक करते हैं, इससे नेक्स्ट टेबल था क्वांटाइल्स का. यस, टेबल नंबर 10 पार्ट, टेबल नंबर 10A. So this is table number 9 and we are moving to table 10. See, table number 10A. So this is the quantiles of standard normal distribution, which is phi inverse, right? This is phi inverse. So we have probability and we want to find the value of A, which is a standard normal variable. Moving back to the question. Now we want to find this. So 0.95 को 0 में देखें. ओके गर्ल्स, यहाँ पे एक चीज़ छोटी सी मैं एक्सप्लेन करना चाहूँगी कि दिस इज़ द वैल्यू ऑफ x. So first we will convert it into z. Where ये काम हम थोड़ा बाद में करेंगे, पहले इसको x को हम लोग कन्वर्ट करते हैं z में. As we know, z is equals to x minus mu over sigma divided by sigma. Now I will just substitute the value. I don't have z. So z is equals to the value of x is a minus the value of mu is 100 and the value of sigma is 8. ओके, सो यहाँ पे हम लोग z की वैल्यू देखेंगे टेबल नंबर 9 में से. I am using because table number 9 tells you the value of you can also see table number 10a because you have inverse value 0.95 है, तो यहाँ से आपने z की वैल्यू निकाली है. Alright, using table 10a. सो यहाँ पे आप z की वैल्यू निकालेंगे बिकॉज आपके पास प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है एंड इट इज़ ऑलरेडी इन द साइन ऑफ लेस देन. अगर यहाँ पे ग्रेटर देन होता तो पहले इसको हम लोग लेस देन में कन्वर्ट करते और फिर उस प्रोबेबिलिटी को हम लोग टेबल में लिखते. सो वी हैव प्रोबेबिलिटी, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर यूजिंग टेबल नंबर 10a. अगर मेरे पास x की वैल्यू होती तो मैं टेबल नंबर 9 यूज करती. ऑलराइट, आई एम यूजिंग टेबल नंबर 10a. 0.9 को मैंने देखना है, 95 को देखना है जीरो में. जीरो 0.95 को मैंने जीरो में देखना है, दैट इज 1.6449. So the value of z is 1.6449. That is equals to a minus mu divided by sigma. So it is a very simple question. You have the values of parameters and you have a probability through which you will find the value of z. So you already have the value of z, mu and sigma, and you want to find the value of a. So you can simply calculate it. All right. So from here we can easily calculate the value of a. We will simply calculate it in calculator. This is 1.649 into 8 is equals to a minus 100. $13.159 is equals to a minus 100, and from here we will just add 100. We will take it on the right side. 13.159 plus 100 is equals to a. That is a is equals to 113.159. So this is the answer. So simply I am just giving you a review. So we had a value of mu and sigma square. Instead of that we have a probability. So we use that probability to find the value of z, and we just use the formula of standard normal and substitute the values of z, mu and sigma in it, and we just simplified it to find the value of a. So I hope you understood both the parts of question number 5. We have another part of question number 5. This is part C, which is very similar to the question number 5 part B. So I hope you can easily perform that question further. See you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.